Well, hi guys, it's Mrs. Chalk here. It is Friday after school, and I'm going to try to get this test review done. I'm having to do it on my small computer because I forgot a cord for my other computer. So we're going to give it a try. Let me hide this stuff and let's get started. Okay, so you solve this just like you do a regular equation, plus 3 on this side and plus 3 on this side. So I have 5, 6x less than 5. And then you're doing the reciprocal. You're multiplying by the reciprocal, which means you're going to multiply by 6 over 5. But if you have trouble remembering that, just look at what's going on. You're dividing by 6, so now we're going to multiply by 6. You're multiplying by 5, so now we're going to divide by 5. Those cancel out. And then you have um, uh, to do it on the other side. So x is less than, I'll go 5 or 6 fifths on this side. And that's like putting it over 1. So we're just multiplying straight across 30 over 5. And so the answer would be 6. So our answer here is x is less than 6. Okay, let's move on down. Now, the minute I see a negative with the variable, that tells me I'm going to be flipping my sign. So I'm going to flip my sign now. By the time I get to that step, I'll flip my sign. Plus 10, negative 4x, 12. And then I divide by negative 4. See, I'm dividing by a negative. So I divide by negative 4 on this side. X is greater than negative 3. Greater than negative 3. So B is my answer. Okay. Next one. It tells me on the key right here. See the key? It says this is an X, this is an X, and these are all ones. So I have 2 X's plus 5 is less than or equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me write that down here. 2x plus 5 is less than or equal to 11. Minus 5, 2x less than or equal to 6. I am not flipping the sign here because that's a positive number. So divide by 2. X is less than or equal to 3. There it is. Okay, which graph represents this inequality? Well, first I need to solve it. So I'm going to minus 4 on this side, minus 4 on this side. So I have 5m is greater than 20. Divide by 4. M is greater than 5. Oh, that's 5m. Divide by 5. Okay, see, Mrs. Chalk makes mistakes. Divide by 5, so m is greater than 4. Okay, there's no equal to. So the minute I saw that there was no equal to, I could cross this and this one out. Okay, so I'm saying that m is look at the way the arrow's going. It's going the same direction as this arrow. So this would be my answer. So my answer is C. Okay, let's go down. Oops, there we go. Same thing on this one. So plus 8, 3x is greater than or equal to 15. Divide by 3, x is greater than or equal to 5. So look at my arrow. And again, it's a filled in dot. These are all filled in. Here's negative 5. Okay, so it's not that one. It's -5. That's 5, but we're going that way, and this says we're going this way. So it would be D. Okay, rolling along. The inequality below represents a situation. Which of these word problems could the inequality represent? So we have $3, and it's going to be 12 cent or 12 something, 12 cents is what it is, times X is less than 10. So Allison put 3 in the bank. That matches. The interest rate is 12%. That's the same. 12% equals 0.12. That's the Beyonce rule. To the left, to the left. So if there's a point there, to the left, to the left. Okay? That's what that equals. So that would match. For which set of years will the money in her account not exceed? Not exceed mean it could be equal to 10. Well, actually, this is a good option. Let's see about this one. 10-foot rope. How many of these pieces can she cut and still have 3 feet left?
All right, staff.
Yeah,
If you
it's
are
definitely
already
not
on,
that.
you will not hear this. If you are still here and your car
Okay,
is
hold
parked
on.
in the staff parking lot,
It's because we have the dance
your
tonight, so
car
there's
is
an
completely
announcement
empty,
going
you
on.
want to go ahead and move your car on over, and the pizza will be here in about 45 minutes. Thanks so much.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, the rope is 10 feet, and we want 3 feet to be left, and then we want to divide by that many. So that's not what we're representing. We're wanting to cut off lengths of rope. Okay, so it's not that one. The entrance fee at a carnival is $3. Oh, this one, okay. Then it costs 12 cents per ride. Okay. Billy goes to a carnival with $10. How many rides? How many rides can he possibly take? So this has to be less than $10. So the entrance fee is this. It's this much per ride. Okay. But see how this says how many rides? He goes with $10. How many rides? Oh, okay. So that one could be a possibility. We'll look at those two. And then let's look at this one. Jeremy has a shoe store, $10. And this is just the tax. So you're just adding the tax to it. Buy with $10. Each pair is 3. So that this would be, this would be 3x plus 0.2, or times actually. This would end up being times 0.2. So it's not this one. Okay, let's look at these two again. Wow, there's 2 that it could be. She put $3, okay, in the bank. And then in the bank, if the interest rate is 12% per year, we don't know how many years. For which set of years will the money in her account not exceed $10? Okay, so this definitely works. What about this one? The interest fee is $3. Each ride costs this amount. Okay. Billy goes to the carnival with 10. How many rides can he possibly take? I mean, that one works too. I don't see why that one doesn't work. If you answered A or C, I would accept the answer. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Sergio has 2 phone plans. Plan A, he pays 0.10, okay, for the first minute of a call, and then 7.4 per, there's that per, minute for the rest of the call. Plan B, it's just 8 cents per minute. Here's plan B, 0.8 per minute. Okay. This wouldn't work because that's not a 0.10. So it's definitely not that one. You're fine. No, I'm recording for my students.
Oh, I'm
I'll be done in about 10 more minutes.
okay. I was just thinking.
Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Recording. Okay, so let's try this one. Bob has a garden with a length, so let's make it a garden, with a length of 8 yards. And he has 2 sections, a rectangular section, the same width. Ted has a garden. Okay, wait. So 8. And then Ted has a garden. The same width as Bob's garden, but with a length of 7.4. So when you multiply the width times the height, you're going to get the area. And a square section with 10-yard signs. Does Ted's garden have the larger area? Okay, that has nothing to do with this. So, a section with 10-yard sides. No, that is not this. Okay, because you wouldn't know the area of that 10-yard sides, I don't think. Okay, I'm not going to do that one. Jillian and Linda have the same number of tiles in their kitchen. Jillian's tiles are 7.4. Linda's are 8. If the area of Jillian's wall is 10 square inches greater, so Jillian's is 10 square inches greater than Linda's, yes, this would work. Okay, let's see why, because let me explain this why a little bit better. You have 7.4 times whatever the square inches. No, that's square inches already. And Linda's is 8. Okay, greater, how many tiles would each of them? Okay, tiles are this times how many tiles? Plus 10. And how many tiles could each of the two have on the wall? Greater in inches, greater than Linda's. So, greater than Linda's. And Linda's would be like this. Maybe. Boy, word problems are hard, huh, you guys? I'm glad we only have 2 on the test. Okay, Deshawn's average running speed is 8 meters per second. So 8 meters per second. Lenny's is 7.5. If the 2 boys race and Lenny gets a 10-meter head start, Lenny gets a 10-meter. This is it. This one's it, guys. Definitely. If the 2 boys race and Lenny gets a 10-meter head start, during which time interval in seconds would Lenny be ahead of? Yeah. So this, we see that per 8 meters per second. So this is how many seconds, like that. Would Lenny be ahead? So here's Lenny, because he gets a 10-meter head start. This one's it. It's D. Boy, that one was a hard one. That was messy. Just do the best you can, guys. That one drove me nuts. Okay, which one would make -4 true? You just have to substitute it. Let's see if this one's true. -8 plus 3, that's -5, is greater than -5? No. Okay, let's do it in this one. -1 minus 7 times negative 4. Negative times a negative is positive. So then we have plus 28 is less than 30. That's 27 is less than 30. Nope, it's not that one. Okay, so let's try this one. 11 plus a negative 4. Is that greater than 15? Well, no, that's 11 minus 4. That doesn't work either. 1 minus a minus 4. None of these work. How did I get none of them to work? Did I do something wrong? Okay, 11 minus 4 is greater than 15. That definitely didn't work. 1, is less than. This one was true. See, you guys, Miss Chalk makes mistakes all the time. This one was true. So I didn't really look at it. This is good that we're doing this. So 27 is less than 30. So B is true. Okay, graph this. There's no equal then, so it's going to be open. I'm going to make an open circle. And look at the way this is going. It's going the same way as this. So I would graph this like this. There we go. That one was easy. Glad I got it. Okay. Kendra is drawing a rectangle. The length will be 5 inches and the area will be, okay, so look, here's the length. The area will be at most 20. So that means it could be less than or equal to 20. And to get the length, you have to go 5 times x, which inequality describes this. So let's find the one that I just did, this one, right? The length will be 5 inches, and at most it'll be 20. So it could be 20. Okay, so this one describes it. And so let's solve it. Divide by 5, divide by 5. X has to be greater than, oh no, wait, at most 20. So it means it has to be less than. See guys, we're working this together. Less than or equal to 20. There we go. I circled the wrong one. I hope you guys, when you were watching me do that, were yelling into your screens. No, Mrs. Chalk, you have the wrong one. I hope. Has to be less than. Okay, now that makes sense. So it's this one, less than 4. You have to make sense of the problem. So 4 times 5 would make it 20, and 20 is okay at most. So that would be okay. And then anything less than that, like 3 times 5 would be 15. So that's less. So the rectangle will be at most 4 inches wide. Okay, we're almost done. Let's model it and then solve it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x plus 6 equals 1. Minus 6, 5x equals negative 5. Divide by 5, x equals negative 1. Not equals. Okay, it should have been this way, this way, this way. So x is greater than negative 1. Last step. Okay, rewrite the problem. Put the x in the front. There we go. That's how I would rewrite the problem. So that would be, if I was doing drag and drop, it would be this one right here. Okay. Now I'm going to solve the problem. See, I'm going to solve it. So I would subtract 10. So I would subtract 10 from each side. Subtract. Okay. Oh, look, I spelled subtract wrong. Subtract. It should be subtract. No, here. We're going to edit Miss Chuck's work. Subtract. There we go. It's okay that I make mistakes, guys. It's okay that you make mistakes. Okay, inverse operation. So now I have negative x over 9 is greater than 2. What do I do now? Well, I'm dividing, so I'm going to multiply by a negative 9. So I'll end up flipping the sign. Just to let you know, I would end up flipping the sign. It would look like that. And my answer, if I multiply this side, negative 9, would be negative 18. But they're not asking for that. They were just asking what I do next. And I multiply. Okay, all done. I did the whole review. Even though I made mistakes, I'm not going to do another take because I got to get ready for the dance. I will talk to you all later. I hope you're getting some studying in. Okay, bye.